I am Roy Wood Jr. In the news this week, America's drunkest aunt makes wedding toast.
All of you young people out there, keep having babies. All right, that's my message tonight.
Terminator sent back in time fails to complete mission.
I was the product of an unplanned teen pregnancy.
U.S. Olympic ice dancing team takes shape. On Amber's team tonight, you know him from Conan. His podcast, 3 Questions with Andy Richter and Dancing with the Stars. Tonight, he's going to do some verbal dancing with these stars. Welcome back to the show, Andy Richter. And joining Team Michael, she's an Emmy Award winner who's worked everywhere from The Hollywood Reporter to In Style. Currently, she's the CEO and editor-in-chief of Ankler Media, but apparently she still won't introduce me to Holly Berry. It's Janice Min. Let's do it in 2026. Now for the biggest stories of the week for the first time this year. Amber, Andy, watch the clips.
Okay.
Tell me, what is the story?
Okay, so Trump tries to clap on beat. He can't.
Yeah. Words too small for him to read.
That's right. And, oh, man, the price of groceries. Oh, have they gone down?
Okay, yeah. It's a year of this Trump term, and we're in the shitter.
You know, the shitter is a relative assessment, but I'll give you points.
Yay!
Yes. The story is the first year of Trump's second term is behind us, one down, only 39 more years to go. And this week, the president reminded us all that he literally wrote the book on accomplishment.
These are all, each line is something that we did. Nobody did that before. And it's big stuff, too. Look, we have the hottest country in the world.
I would certainly agree that nobody has done what he has done. I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
He said he's accomplished some things in the first year. He's compiled them all into a book. Let's hear some of the accomplishments.
And this is something, ooh, I'm glad my finger wasn't in that sucker. That could have done some damage, but you know what? I wouldn't have shown the pain. I would have gone back. What, did you hear that? That was nasty. But I would not have shown the pain. I would have acted like nothing happened as my finger fell off.
Are we sure his finger isn't falling off, though?
That was obviously his first encounter with office supplies.
I mean, people say that there aren't accomplishments, but if you want to see accomplishments under this term, just look at what the president has done with Washington, D.C.
D.C. is now, you can walk right from here to a restaurant, right through the center of town. You can be with your child, with your loved one, with your lover. Your lover's not going to be killed anymore, so you can act like a real lover.
Was he saying you could walk to a restaurant with your child, comma?
It's not all binders full of accomplishments. According to a fact check by the New York Times, quote, falsehoods fueled Trump's first year back in office.
What?
Trump made a lot of promises to win the 2024 election. So we're going to do a little fact checking to see what promises he kept and which promises he broke and whether or not it matters. First one, Trump was in Switzerland this week for the World Economic Forum. So let's start with the U.S. economy. Here's Trump on the campaign trail back in 2024.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation and make America affordable again. It's not affordable now. People are dying. They can't afford bacon. They can't afford anything.
That was terrible when people were dying from bacon starvation. That was terrible.
Where are we now with inflation? Is America affordable again, Amber?
Well, if affordable means hard to purchase, then yes, he really has.
I mean, look who he surrounds himself with, right? Billionaires, the wealthiest people.
Janice, I have to interrupt because you're talking about affordability, and I keep staring at these gorgeous diamond earrings.
Michael!
What? I said they're gorgeous.
You're embarrassing me in front of my new friend!
They're gorgeous. That's what I said. I
my
led
God,
with gorgeous.
Trump had that to say in 2024 about the economy. Let's see where we are right now.
President Trump has still not made good on his day one promise to lower grocery prices. Despite his claims that they're going down, grocery prices actually rose 2.4% for Americans over the last year.
My judge of the economy is how many of my comedian friends on Instagram are now trying to sell themselves doing cameos. We are in the toilet.
Andy, ask Michael if he's on Cameo.
Now, let's be fair. The administration is still very hard at work on the economy, especially grocery prices. In fact, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins went viral this month with some grocery price calculations of her own. Question: what daily meal does Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins say only costs $3?
2 Costco hot dogs.
Healthy meal.
Oh,
Wait, I saw-
1 Costco hot dog.
She described it as a piece of chicken, a corn tortilla, a piece of broccoli, and something else.
Let's hear it from Brooke.
It can cost around $3 a meal for a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, corn tortilla, and one other thing.
What the fuck does this bitch eat?
We said before the show we weren't going to curse, and
Let's start over. Okay, now we're not gonna cuss.
Okay. And also, how do you go to the grocery store like 1 floret?
Now, the economy has always been one issue with the president in the first year. The other issue, some would say the biggest issue, is immigration. Now, ICE has their sights set on the state of Maine. Kristi Noem's DHS, they love to give little cutesy operation names to what ICE is doing. In North Carolina, it was called Operation Charlotte's Web. And in Florida, it was called Operation Tidal Wave. Mm-hmm. What is the new operation name for the immigration movement that's gonna be happening in the state of Maine?
Operation What Epstein Files?
It's called Operation Catch of the Day.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Them.
Yes, because when you get a bunch of ICE agents together, it is known as a shrimp fest. So Trump has kept some of his promises and broken others, and there's a binder full of accomplishments, but it's on the floor. Question: how has everything that Trump has either done or not done affected his popularity in his first year?
Poorly, right?
Okay.
35% approval rating.
Here's CNN's Harry Enton breaking down how America feels about Trump right now.
The only person who is even lower than Donald Trump when it comes to his net approval rating at this point into term number 2 is Richard Nixon.
And according to those Epstein files, that's not the first time Trump's been under Bubba. Is it possible for the president to turn this around in his third term?
I mean, I think the thing that confounds me is he's a lame duck president, right? And you still have all the Republicans around him just terrified. I think it's terrifying to them to think that they're gonna incur his wrath. And I mean, there are things that have happened in our culture now where people are getting, judges are getting shot at their homes, right? He will run Marjorie Taylor Greene out of office. It is.
All right, so he's done some good things.
His plan is to do whatever the toot he wants for 4 years. And then right before the next election, he's going to offer everyone $1,700 like before. And then people are going to be like, well, $1,700.
Michael and Janice, watch the clip. Tell me, what is the story?
Oh, there's that same guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what flag. Oh, is that Greenland's flag?
Or Denmark's?
I'm going to say this is about Greenland. Final answer.
Point. Oh! Yes. Trump says we need Greenland, quote, for the purpose of national security.
Sure.
He's been obsessed with Greenland since 2019, telling a Times journalist, quote, you take a look at a map, I love maps. And I always said, look at the size of this. It's massive. That should be a part of the United States. Why does Trump think Greenland is so huge?
When he holds his hand up to the map, he's like, wow.
Part of why Donald Trump thinks that Greenland is so damn big is because of something called the Mercator projection. And it's a map-making distortion that makes Greenland look bigger than even Africa. Even though in reality, Africa is 14 times larger than Greenland. What made Trump so angry that Greenland became a priority for him?
He wrote this fascinating message to the Prime Minister of Denmark, or Norway, saying, hey, you didn't give me the Nobel Peace Prize, so I guess I gotta take Greenland.
Yeah.
Here's what he texted the Prime Minister of Norway last weekend.
Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace.
What is the problem with Trump's argument in that regard?
He's the opposite of peace?
The government of Norway does not give out the Nobel Peace Prize, as Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store said in a statement, quote, I have clearly explained, that's my Norwegian accent.
I like that.
I have clearly explained, including to President Trump, what is well known. The prize is awarded by an independent Nobel committee and not the Norwegian government. Stop fucking calling me, man. How do Greenlanders feel about maybe becoming the 51st state?
Well, all 12 of them got together and said, no way.
Here's a Greenlander explaining why Trump's plan is dumb as hell. Watch.
We wouldn't give up free health care. We wouldn't give up free education. We don't really value cash and Kardashian lips and fake boobs and stuff like that very highly.
Well, that's going too far.
Why does she have to drag us like that?
You know why? But you know why they don't value vapid plastic surgeries up there? It's because they're everybody in a coat. You can't see that ass. But it all came to a head earlier this week at a World Economic Forum in Davos, where Trump laid out his master plan for territorial expansion. Take a look.
Everyone talks about the minerals. There's so many places. There's no rare earth. No such thing as rare earth. But there's so much rare earth. And this to get to this rare earth. You settled other wars that were Vladimir Putin called me, Armenian, Azerbaijan.
Do I have dementia or does he?
You don't know about rare earth?
Rare?
You never heard of rare earth?
Rare?
It's so important these days. You gotta get that.
Question. Does anyone know what happened after Trump's speech on Wednesday that may have proven his strategy about Greenland right or wrong? Honestly, I have no idea.
They started to negotiate, right? And Denmark kind of gave some concessions, like you can come over here and we invite you to build some military bases that already exist, plus some. And then what else am I missing?
Nothing. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I mean,
here's CBS with the details.
Based upon a very productive meeting that I have had with the Secretary General of NATO, Mark Rutte, we have formed the framework of a future deal with respect to Greenland and, in fact, the entire Arctic region. This solution, if consummated, will be a great one for the United States of America and all NATO nations.
Why would you say consummate? Why can't you just say we did it? Is Greenland the 51st state officially now?
I mean, the stock market collapsed when he got aggressive about Greenland. And then because Trump always has to present everything as a win, then the next day he can say there's a deal, you know.
Here's NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte on Fox with the answer.
Greenland is it still under the Kingdom of Denmark in this framework deal?
That issue did not come up anymore in my conversations tonight, Mr. President.
What's going on with the details? The details didn't come up.
He also said in that, too, he said this before, we have the framework of a deal.
Oh, he said we have the framework for a future deal.
Yeah, the framework. Framework just means an empty adult diaper of nothingness.
But when talking about Trump, the adult diaper is rarely empty, Andy.
Oh, my God.
Details of the deal are scarce, but the reviews of Trump's time in Davos are pouring in. How do you think our friends at Fox News felt about Trump's appearance.
They think he consummated that appearance.
Here's Greg Gutfeld on the issue.
Love him or hate him, when he leaves that room, everybody there felt like America First threw up all over them.
I don't disagree with that analysis at all.
And that's somebody who likes Trump.
Yeah.
What did Trump launch this week to replace our international alliances?
It's some fun name, like the Peace Police, the Peace Group, Peace Posse, final answer.
On Thursday, Donald Trump launched the Board of Peace. Yes, Trump led a signing ceremony for the Board of Peace, saying it would work on peace in the Middle East and hinting at wider ambitions.
B-O-A-R-D or B-O-R-E-D?
Oh, that's good. Are you bored of peace? Hit him with a missile. So far, the countries that have accepted the invitation to join the Board of Peace include Bahrain, Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, Hungary, Kazakhstan, Kosovo, Mongolia, Saudi Arabia, and Uzbekistan.
Oh. Wow.
Some good names on that.
Sure,
Some good
sure.
peaceful name. We got Bahrain, we got Kosovo. Is it Azerbaijan?
Yeah.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Let's see how Trump pronounced it.
Azerbaijan.
Any foreign word out of his mouth sounds like a stripper name.
Oh my God.
Please welcome to the stage, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
She stands in November Rain by Guns N' Roses. It's Azerbaijan.
Now, we know who's in, but which countries have denied to join the Board of Peace?
Declined every other country.
Several countries have declined Trump's invitation to the Board of Peace, including France, which resulted in Trump saying he would put a 200% tariff on wine and champagne. Yeah, you don't want to join my super friends, bitch? I'm going to tax all of that Zinfandel.
Oh my God.
That was Zinfandel.
Now coming to the stage, Zinfandel.
We'll be right back.